What's up, everybody? We are live. We got the Mecca 4 champ in the building. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, man, we got a good card this week. We got UFC 263. We got Marvin Vettori versus Israel Adesanya. Yeah, man, I'm really pumped for this card, man. I'm really pumped in general, man. That we had a great card, and we have a lot of UFC coming up this summer. Last week was, probably the weirdest night for me ever because I didn't have a bet. And that was the first time I've never had a bet in my 3 years of betting. I had a bet on Arroyo, and Tom Breeze quit, 5 minutes before his fight. So obviously, I think everyone knows that was going to cash. He found a way out of it like he always does. He should never be a minus 300 favorite. He's a flake. He hasn't beaten anybody. He's a quitter. He's done this shit against Van Bose. He's done the same shit against Heinich. He did it against Arroyo. He's a bum. I don't care what anyone says. He's a bum. He's one of the worst fighters in the division. He's a can. I faded him so many times already, and I would have done it to give him to Royal. Obviously, I had a bet. And I just don't like the guy, man. I just don't think he's a UFC fighter at all. I respect the dude. Obviously, anyone in the cage, has my respect, but I just don't like him, dude. He's a fade. He's a can. I hope they give him one more fight. I hope they punish him. And I hope they give him one more fight and they give him Andre Muniz because, oh my God, dude, the shit that Muniz would do to this kid, I mean, please punish him and give him a tough matchup. Hell, the Beverly Hills Ninja would fucking kill him, dude. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, Tom Breeze does not have what it takes to be a UFC fighter. And, yeah, Arroyo's my only bet. I was going to actually bet on Baeza too. I didn't. Good thing I didn't. Let's talk about the card real quick. What's up, guys? What's up, Touch? And what's up, Ramirez? Yeah, Mecca 4, man. I won. Probably the greatest achievement in my life, but Mecca 4 champ all day. Okay, so we had Sakai versus Rosenstruck. I picked Sakai. Good thing I didn't bet him. Just a pick, but yeah, he got smoked. Congrats to Rosenstruck. Tybura versus Harris. I picked Tybura. He was definitely, getting his ass kicked early on and weathered the storm, but he lost. So I'm sorry, Tybura won. So yeah, I picked Tybura. From a pick, but no bets. Roman Dolizzi versus Sarpoli. Yeah, that was a bad pick. I picked Sarpoli. I didn't bet it, but yeah, so not a good pick there, even though it was a really boring fight. And I still think Dolizzi sucks, so I'm definitely going to fade him again in the future. I faded him with Giles. So next fight, Pawnee versus Baeza. I picked Baeza. One of the best fights of all time. Pazzi was the better fighter. So yeah, I was wrong on that pick. Rodriguez versus Dusko. I picked Dusko. So, damn, dude, on the main card, I got one pick right so far. And then I picked De Rosa versus Lipsky. So, two main card on picks-wise. With Tifi versus Bozer, I picked Bozer. I thought Bozer won that fight. Close fight. I picked Sakwa versus Chinaldo. He won. Kirk versus Finwin. I mean, that's another robbery, dude. I definitely think that Finwin won that fight. I picked Finwin. Mason Jones. I mean, obviously, we don't really need to talk about that. That was kind of bullshit. I picked, Furio versus Richie, and then I picked Woodson versus the Wall, and then I picked Levitt. So yeah, I didn't really have the best night pick wise, but yeah, man, it was crazy that Plus won, and there's a lot of dogs that won, Kirk won, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just really excited, man. It really, really was not a fun night, man. Having to watch UFC. I watch every card, I can't watch every card live, but I still watch every card even, when I get home from work. But the next 3 Saturdays I have off, so I'll be able to watch every card live. But yeah, it sucks not having a bet on the line. I mean, I had DraftKings and I had my picks and all that stuff, but no bets on the line, man. That shit sucks, dude. So I get really sad for this week. I have about 4 or 5 potential plays, man. I don't usually do that. I usually do 1 or 2, but yeah, I have a lot of I haven't made any bets yet because I'm waiting on the line, and I'm actually waiting until I get paid as well. But yeah, I'm going to make quite a few bets on Friday, guys. Probably like 4 or 5. We'll talk about them later on the card. What's up, guys? What's up, Cage? Cage is another guy that loves the MTV The Challenge, probably one of the best shows of all time. You guys don't know what that is. I don't know what to tell you. What's up, Jimmy? What if they give him another fight and he does it again? I saw cut him now. Personally, I want him to get one more fight because I want to fade him. So I'm down for them to give him one more fight. And if he does it again, then obviously he's going to get cut. But yeah, give him one more fight. What's up, Jack? Attack. Shout out to all those guys. All right, let's talk about it. So first fight of the night, we got. Hold on real quick. I kind of fucked up on the order. It might be the heavyweight fight, personally. Let me see. The Swabber knocker. Is that the first fight? Yeah. So we got Carlos Felipe versus Jay Collier. Obviously, it's probably the worst fight in the card, but I mean, every UFC fight is a good fight in my opinion. Um, yeah, I mean, besides the Macwen Kirk fight, that fight sucked. But anyways, yeah, this is a pretty good fight. Both these guys are, I mean, you could say they're both around the same spot in the heavyweight division. You got Collier 12-5 versus Carlos Felipe 26, 10-1. He's 6 years younger. He didn't have the best showing against Tafa. A lot of people thought that Tafa won. Going back and watching that fight, I definitely think that Felipe edged it, but it was very close. And the thing with Felipe is that I like his pressure. He had a good fight with Spivak. He has a good right hand, good boxing. He's 2-1 in the UFC. He is the faster dude for sure. He has a good shin. That's one thing I like about him. He's really tough. Collier is just really tough picking this dude. I know he beat John Vellante, but I mean, the guy's physique's terrible. I'm not saying Felipe's physique's that much better, but he's still, I feel like, in better shape. And he's the faster guy, I think, because he has better boxing. I actually think he's more durable than Collier. I don't think Collier is the most durable dude. He's been knocked out, multiple times. He's like 4-2 in the UFC, I think, right? Yeah, but I mean, he's only, 2 fights in 2017, the older dude. He's slow as fuck. I mean, I got to go with Felipe here. I think he's the better fighter. I think he's more well-rounded. I think he's faster, like I mentioned. He's more durable. And I like the guy's right hand. He's a brawler, dude. I like Carlos Felipe, dude. The kid's young, and I think he's going to get the job done here. So I got Felipe. What's up, Justin Jr.? Can you open the panel to public? What are you talking about? I'm not going to have anyone come on. I'm just going to break down the fights. It's not like a stream or anything, if that's what your question was. But I might do a stream soon, and then, maybe I'll let you on if you behave. Next fight, we got first Ziam versus Luigi Vendramini. This is a good fight. I'm actually pumped about this one. There's a lot of people, man, that are like on Vendramini here, man. I can't bet this fight personally, but I actually think that Ziam's going to get the job done, man. I like the guy striking. I think he's he's very technical. I know a lot of people like to make fun of the French guys and stuff. Like, we know how OEM was a big fraud and stuff like that. But, man, dude, Ziam's striking's pretty good, dude. And also the guy's grappling's not bad. I mean, you saw him reverse Malarkey, a couple times. Malarkey did take him down, but like he didn't really do much with it. And if you watch that fight, it was a very close fight. Because if you watch that third round, Malarkey was winning the third round for sure. And then Ziam really fucking put him in a bad spot with like 90 seconds left and almost finished him. So I actually think that's why they scored it for Ziam, because Ziam almost finished Malarkey in the third round. Malarkey had him down on the mat but didn't do anything. So I actually agree with the judges. I think Ziam won the fight. He's big for the division. I like his boxing. He's technical, like I said. He has the reach advantage. I mean, it's kind of hard to gauge where Vendramini is. Both these guys are young. Vendramini, he's 9-1, 25. You got Ziam is 11-3. I believe Vendramini is still training at Factory X. He was training there, I think, for his last fight, and that's where he got the first round finish over that bum, Justin Ayari. But, he's a BJJ black belt. He's a grappler. I mean, his striking looked good, but I don't think his striking is better than Ziam. I think he has to go out there and take him down. And I think Ziam's grappling's actually improved a lot. You watched this fight with Don Madge. He got taken down a couple times, but then look at the improvements he made. His takedown defense went pretty good against Markey. I know he got taken down a couple times, but I think Markey's a better grappler than Vendramini. And, I think Ziam looks better every fight. He's the bigger dude, in my opinion. He's really good jab. He's durable. And he has a underrated grappling game, too. I don't think he's going to use it here. But, I think he's a better striker. Obviously, Vendramini's probably going to look better here, too, because he's a young fighter. It's a close fight. I mean, it's one of those fights I don't really want to have any part of. But it's a good fight. You got Ziam, who landed 47-20 strikes over Malarkey. And then Madge had 3 takedowns, and Malarkey had 4. Didn't really do much. Ziam reversed Malarkey and actually took him down as well. Ziam has a 2-inch reach advantage. I give Vendramini the grappling advantage. He has a good straight left. But I give Ziam, the cardio advantage for sure. And we haven't really seen Vendramini get out of the, we've seen Ziam go the distance before. Both these guys are finishers, but I give Ziam the cardio advantage. I give Ziam the striking advantage. I think his reach is definitely going to it's going to be a 2-inch reach, but I think the jab for Ziam is going to frustrate Vendramini. So I'll go with Ziam with the close fight, with the close win. And he has good weight kicks too. So next fight, we got Chase Hooper versus Steve Peterson. Man, I thought about betting on this fight, but I'm going to stay away personally because the last thing I want to do is bet on Steven Peterson and he loses against a fucking bum and Chase Hooper. Man, dude, Chase Hooper is not UFC material, guys. I mean, you could kind of say the same thing about Ocho, but I still think Ocho's the better fighter. I mean, Ocho's so much better on the feet here. The thing with Ocho that is one reason why I'm hesitant pulling the trigger is that he's a small fucking 45er, dude. He's actually fought a lot of his career at bantamweight. Hooper's the bigger dude. I mean, let's be honest, guys. This is a pure striker versus grappler matchup. Ocho actually has good grappling. He has a brown belt. I mean, he's taken down a lot of guys in the UFC. He took down Steven Peterson. He is Steven Peterson. I believe he took down who did he take down? He took down Luis Pena, I know that for sure. And then he took down Bruce Leroy twice. He took down Pena 4 times, and he took down Bissett twice. The fight with Bravo was pretty interesting because he was getting his ass kicked that whole fight. He came back and won. But Bravo's obviously a better striker than Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper offers nothing on the feet. He's durable. I'll give him that. But, I mean, he's a grappler. His wrestling's not really the best either. So, I mean, he kind of pulls for guard. Ocho's never even been subbed. So, I think he's been finished 1 time by KO. And this guy has one of the best chins probably in the division by far. Great pressure. These are the battle of the jobbers, man. It really is. But you got to give the advantage to Ocho. Now I'm talking to myself and betting it. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to stay away. But yeah, I got to give Ocho the answer. Peter Barrett was winning the whole fight against Hooper. Ocho's a better fighter than Barrett. Barrett's been tapped out multiple times. I mean, Ocho's never been tapped out once. The guy trains at Force MMA. He's a grappler, and he has, good pressure. He's a punching bag, though, but, I mean, he's not going to have to worry about it, dude. Hooper punches like a girl, dude. Hooper does not have good striking at all. I'm pretty sure Junior, hits harder than him. So I'm going to have to go with Ocho, man, with the win. He has good cardio, too. That's one thing I like about him, and Hooper kind of slows down. But this is a low-level fight. So I'm going to go with Ocho with I don't know if he finishes Hooper. I will give Hooper credit. The dude's tough for sure, but I don't think he's UFC material, dude. I really don't. So, but if Hooper wins, give him a good step up so we can fade him. But, yeah, I'm picking Ocho. I'm hesitant on pulling the trigger. There's a part of me that wants to do it. I don't think he's going to hit plus money personally. What is his line at right now? Let's check. I see Jimmy thinking about, or Jimmy saying he's going to be on the trigger. I mean, it's the right side for sure. I mean, I'm picking him. I don't know. I have to see. I haven't made my DraftKings lineups yet. Let me check. So Ocho is -120 on Bet Online. What is he at my bookie? So I bet at Red Rock now. I think I told you guys that. At Red Rock, he is at the casino next to my place that I live. -115. Okay. The McKinney line is still not out on the Red Rock shit. Hopefully they drop that because I'm actually going to be playing that fight. We'll be talking about it in a little bit. I'm sure people will be surprised who I have on that fight. So next fight we got – it's that fight. Cool. We got Matt Frevola versus Terrence McKinney. I'm going to be flat out and say this right now. I was going to bet Frevola, man, over Camacho, dude. I mean, I was going to put him in a parlay with Jamal Hill, and it kind of sucks that it got pulled. I like Frevola. I think that he is a pretty good fighter. The thing with Frevola is I don't think he's a jobber at all. I'll never say that. I think he's pretty good, but it's all about the matchup with him. The guy's striking is not the best. He has really good pressure. His cardio is really good. He has a good chin, but he's been hurt multiple fights. I mean, Jalen Turner hurt him. Polo Reyes knocked him out, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He was juiced to the gills. Lando hurt him really bad. So I think Frevola can win fights in the UFC for sure, but he's in a lot of close fights too. I mean, I bet him against Luis Pena, and I was sweating my ass off that whole fight. He looked good against Arman in the first round, but then, I mean, obviously Arman's a good fighter. Arman would beat, a lot of guys in the division, but you're giving me plus 225. Let me check real quick. Is that what the odds are real quick? Let me see. I just think this line is so off, but let me check. So it's, plus 240, dude. What did it open at? It opened like crazy, didn't it? What the plus 320? Yeah, dude, this line's so off, man. I gotta take the shot at McKinney here, man. I'm gonna bet on him, man. I think McKinney's a good prospect. I think a lot of people are shitting on him because he lost to Sean Woodson, but I don't know. I don't hear anyone really on the breakdowns talk about that. He's a 55er. He moved up, 3 fights ago. He's undefeated at 55. I don't think he has had any business fighting the 45. I mean, he lost to Minner and he lost to Woodson in a fight he was winning. But I mean, after that, he made the move to 155. He's on a 3-fight winning streak. I know he's been fighting Kianzad, but he fought a 12-3 dude last fight. Got the job done. He's a good striker, and this fight's so interesting to me because I actually think McKinney's the better striker for sure. I mean, McKinney has really good kicks. He's a good straight left. He's a faster dude. I mean, he has a good prospect, dude. He's 26, and I mean, the dude's been killing people, man, his last 3 fights. He's a 74 reach advantage. He's a better striker. I mean, you gotta. I mean, if you guys watch tape, you'll see. I mean, Frevola is a grappler, and he has good cardio, good right hand. But McKinney is the better striker. He's faster. He has more tools. He's more explosive, more athletic. Great head kicks, good straight left. And the thing that Ingrid needs to. The thing that makes this fight really interesting is that both these guys are good grapplers. I mean, they're both, really good grapplers. Revola's a good grappler, BJJ brown belt. I don't know what belt McKinney is, but I know he's a All-American high school champ. So the kid's grappling's really good. So, I mean, the only red flag I have in this fight is he took his short notice, and we know how good Revola's cardio is. But, I mean, McKinney, man, like, the thing with him, he's only been out of the first round twice. But he just fought a week ago, dude. So, I mean, I think he's in good shape. This could be the same situation with Dusko versus Gregory Rodriguez. So, yeah, man, I got to go with McKinney here, dude. It's kind of crazy because I was going to bet on Frevola against Camacho, but McKinney's so much better than Camacho. I think McKinney's pretty good. He's talented. He's in the right weight class now. He's a younger dude. He's really explosive, man. The kid's striking's really good, dude. So, yeah, man, I got to go with Terrence McKinney. I mean, I like Frevola personally, but if you watch the tape on him, dude, he's in a lot of close fights. I mean, he won a very close fight against Bob Ross, so I think McKinney's better than. Had a war with Lando. Lando hurt him multiple times. I mean, Torres knocked him out. Jalen Turner hurt him really bad. McKinney's kind of built and fights like Jalen Turner, but except he has a chin. I know he's been knocked out once against Sean Woodson. Once because his other knockout loss is a doctor stoppage. Actually, it wasn't doctor stoppage. It was a leg injury. He hurt his leg in like 30 seconds. So you can't even count that. He's in the right weight class now, guys. This guy's a big 55er. I like Terrence McKinney. This line is off 100%. It should be more of a pick'em. And I don't get it, dude. I mean, how the fuck is McKinney more of a dog than Camacho was? What? Like, what? Bro, Camacho is like the worst fighter on the roster, dude. Like, imagine what McKinney would do to Camacho, dude. So I got McKinney, dude. I'm going to be betting on him, guys. So Terrence McKinney, man, will be my first play. So, yeah, so Noah says McKinney about to finish his bum. I wouldn't say Frevola a bum, but yeah, I got McKinney here, guys. Next fight, we got Kianzad versus Alexis Davis. Yeah, so I'm trying to find someone to parlay with Hill since Frevola, or that fight, got scrapped. But yeah, this is a solid piece, I think. I think some people are picking Alexis Davis here. The people that I'm thinking about parlaying with Hill is it's going to be either this or Panny or someone else later in the card. But yeah, I like Panny, man. I think Panny's really improved. I mean, since losing the chase on Tough, I mean, dude, 3-1 UFC. She lost to Julia Avila, who is a good fighter. I know she lost last fight against Sarge, but I mean, I feel like if they take it back, they run it back, Julia would win for sure. She's 3-1. She's looking better every fight. I mean, the girl striking is really good, really tactical, good kickboxing, good jab, good right hand. I like her striking. So much volume for Penny, good chin, big girl for the division. Obviously, her weakness has been her ground game. Sarge took her down a couple times, but she got right back up. Alexis Davis, the grappler. I think she can get takedowns, but she's so slow, dude. I got the girl that's 7 years younger, the girl that's, not declining like Davis doing. Davis is washed. She's declining. She's 1-3 in her last 4. She got a win over a flyweight next fight. Congrats. But now she's fighting a girl that's fought at featherweight. So, I mean, Panny, I think, has a good, game. And I think that she's going to punish her on the feet here and, really jab Alexis Davis's face off. So I'm going to go with Alexis Davis with her. God, I'm going to go with Panny Kianzad with the job done. So next fight, guys, we got Mozart Evloev versus Hakeem Dawodu. This is one that I've had a tough time with, man. I've been going back and forth. Man, dude, this is a good fight. I feel like everyone's going to be picking Mozart here. You know what, man? I'm actually going to go the other way, man. I'm going to pick Hakeem Dawodu to get the win. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. I think I'm going to pass, but yeah, man, I think that this is a very close fight. And I think that a lot of people are overlooking Hakeem here. I think Mavzar is a good prospect, and I just don't want to fade a guy like that right now because he's a great grappler. He's a bantamweight fighting to 145, so maybe he'll go back down to 155 in the future when he fights like a top. Like, imagine him fighting Arnold Allen. Like, Arnold Allen would fucking piece him up pretty bad. But yeah, dude, in this fight, I think the striking's close. I think Mozart has good striking. He has good boxing. He has good pressure, good right hand and all that stuff, but good jab. But, Hakeem's a better striker. He's more technical. I think that he's has a big size advantage here. Great body work. I love the way that he rips the body. Good jab, good kicks, really good calf kicks. That could be a big factor here. But then again, Mozart could get him down as well. Obviously, this is a pure striker versus grappler matchup. Hakeem's really came a long way since getting rocked against Danny Henry and tapped out. I see some people on Twitter talking about how his last two fights were controversial. If you guys watch those fights like really clearly, he clearly beat Zubaru and he clearly beat Julio Arce. So I don't want to hear any of these fucking, he won a split. Watch the fight. He actually won those fights pretty clearly. Mazar went to a split with Nick Lentz. Nick Lentz almost tapped him out. Mike Grundy almost tapped him out too. Both those dudes won the first round against Mavzar. Obviously, Hakeem doesn't have the jiu-jitsu that those two dudes have, but yeah, he's tough, Mavzar, for sure. He almost got tapped on with this fight. And what's up with the fight with Barzola, man? That was like a war, dude. 29-28 war, back and forth war. I think Hakeem's way better than Barzola, so Hakeem's takedown defense has definitely improved a lot. And I just think he's the better striker here. I think a lot of people are saying that Mavzar is the better striker. He's better everywhere. Everyone's parlaying him. I don't get it, dude. This is a pure striker versus grappler matchup. The main reason why I'm fading this fight from a betting perspective is because I don't really want to fade an undefeated prospect like him right now because the guy's 14-0, he's Russian, he's good and all that stuff. But his first fight will be coming soon for sure. It could come here, but it's just really hard to tell because we haven't really seen Hakeem's grappling tested yet. He's been fighting strikers like Arce and Zubaru. So now this is his first big test, and this is Hakeem Mavzar's first big test too. So both these guys are, fighting the best opponent that they fought, which is each other. So I'll go with Hakeem with a very close win, but I'm going to stay away. If he wins, I won't even be mad if I since I pass. Okay, this is a good Ray fight, man. Warren Murphy versus Joanne Calderwood. So this is it's a good fight for the women's division. This is another play I have here. Yeah, man, I see a lot of people picking JoJo here, man. I think JoJo's a good fighter, but the thing with JoJo is you don't know what JoJo you're going to get. I got Warren Murphy, man. I'm going to make her a bet as well. It's weird. I usually make my bets before my podcast, but it burns me, man, when people get hurt and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. I usually make my bets before my podcast, but this week I'm making them on Friday, like I already mentioned. But yeah, I like Murphy here. I think she has a clear grappling advantage here. I feel like that, her wrestling's really good. She's definitely came a long way since the Lord Murphy on Tough. This is a dogfight, dude. And like I mentioned, you don't know what JoJo you're going to get. Murphy's in the best spot of her career right now. She's really confident in this fight. I think that she has good striking. I think JoJo's the better striker. It's very close. JoJo has more, volume. She's technical. But, the clear path in this fight is the grappling. And, we've seen JoJo get taken down, man. She's like 58% takedown defense. She's getting taken down against girls like Calvillo, man, Calvillo's good. I'm not saying she's not. Lipsky took her down once. Come on, bro. Lipsky took her down. A lot of girls are taking her down, dude. 58% takedown defense is not a good look, like I mentioned. That's her game, her bread and butter. She's a grappler. I think she has the better cardio here, too. I think that they both have good cardio, but I've seen JoJo slow down. She's inconsistent. The fight with Maia, like, what the fuck was that, dude? That was a bad performance. She beat Jessica Ai, but Jessica Ai still won a round against her. Murphy's on a 4-fight winning streak. The KGB fight was close, but I actually think that she did win the fight with the grappling. Roxanne, looked good there. Obviously, it's Roxanne, but yeah, man. So I got to go with the girl who I think has a big advantage on the mat. JoJo's been tapped out multiple times. It's not just that, but look at what Murphy did last fight against, obviously, it's Shakova, but she got a nice submission there. 2 takedowns against KGB, 1 takedown against Shakova, 2 against Modafferi. Yeah, dude. She has 8 wins by KO. Good right hand. You got JoJo, who's more technical, like I mentioned. Believe she has the reach advantage as well. She's 2 years younger. She's a little inconsistent for me, but throws a lot of volume, like I mentioned. we just don't know what kind of JoJo we're gonna get, dude. She's really consistent sometimes, and I just think that Murphy, the pressure, she's gonna back JoJo up a lot, and I think that she's gonna be able to get her down. That's the path of victory that I see her winning. I think on the field will be close. I think that they can both have a good striking fight. Murphy has more power than JoJo. JoJo's more technical. Yeah, I think if Murphy doesn't get her down, I don't think she could win, but I think she will get her down. Based on the track record, 56% takedown defense. Come on, guys. I mean, Lipsky's taking her down. So, I mean, imagine what Murphy's going to do. I got Warren Murphy by decision. Next fight, we got Eric Anders versus Darren Stewart. This is a good fight. Obviously, we know what happened in the first fight. Darren Stewart was beating Anders' ass. He hurt him bad, and then Anders fucking dominated him and all that. So it was a weird fucking fight. I would never put the juice in this fight. I think that either dude can get the win. I feel like really that either guy can get the win. Obviously, Anders looked really good, after the first minute and a half, because he's training at Fight Ready now, so it's probably the best spot in his career. This is a pure striker versus striker matchup, but I do think Anders has a grappling advantage. Obviously, he took him down like multiple times. He has a good straight left. Darren Stewart's a little more technical, has more volume. But I was really surprised with Stewart's chin. I mean, he's been tough. He's been eating a lot of punishment, never been knocked out, I don't think. And he was getting wobbled all over the place against Sanders. So this is a close fight, dude. Either dude could win this fight. I actually think Dennis could win, man. I think he's live. Based on watching the first fight, I'm going to go with Anders. I think he can get takedowns here, and I think he can hurt him on the feet. But, I mean, would it surprise me if he lost? Not at all. I mean, I don't think Anders is really that good. So, both these guys are at the same spot, I feel like, in their careers, and I do think that it's dog or pass from a betting perspective. But I'll go with Anders the grappling advantage. But I'm not confident in that pick at all. Next fight, Drew Dober versus Brad Riddell. It's a good fight. This is one that I am, leaning towards betting. I mean, Dober was like minus 120. Now I think it's like minus 135, I think. Or wait, is the line getting worse? I think his line's getting worse, actually. That's one that I probably should have bet earlier in the week. Let me check. But yeah, I don't get the love for Riddell in the spot. I actually like Dober here quite a bit. Damn, minus 147, dude. Fuck. I'm bet on mine. What is he on my bookie? Minus 135. So, I mean, yeah, way better than mine. Kelton, I think, got minus 125 or something like that. But yeah, these are two strikers. They're gonna bang. Obviously, I think Dober has a grappling advantage, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna strike, and I think Dober, is a little more polished. I think Dober has a really good straight left, a good right hand, a good jab, great cardio. He's fought and faced the better competition. He's beaten the better competition. Knocking out Nasrat like that straight left was impressive. Knocking out Fraud Hernandez like that was good. The last fight against Mac and Cheese Islam, you throw that out. It doesn't even really matter here at all because that's a grappler, So Riddell's technical too, but if you go back and watch the tape on him, I didn't really like the fact that he got wobbled and hurt really bad against Shane Malarkey. I know Malarkey knocked out Worthy, but Worthy has no chin at all. That same straight left that you hit him with in the third round, Dober would knock him out. Dober is a fucking beast, dude. Dober is a really good striker, guys, and such a durable dude. The cardio on this guy is so good. I mean, Dober really is a good fighter, man. I mean, he's a really good fighter. And I just think that losing the Mac and Cheese like that, Makachev, people are swaying. They think the Riddell's going to win, but Riddell's a fucking striker, guys. And he's in close fights. I mean, the first round against De Silva was breathtaking. De Silva hurt him early in that fight as well. I mean, Riddell's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong with his levels of this, guys. Dober's the better fighter. He's the better striker. I think that, in the pocket, dude, he's gonna hurt Riddell. I mean, both these guys have good chins, but they get touched for sure. But yeah, dude, if I see that same straight left that Malarkey landed on him, dude, I think Dober could knock him out. So I got Dober. I got him by KO here, guys. It's the main event of the evening, or main card of the evening. First fight. Oh my god, this is such a fucking good fight. Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. Man, I've been rambling about Jamal Hill, man, ever since Contender Series. And if you guys go back and watch my videos and stuff, I've been raving about this guy since Contender Series. I've actually bet on him every fight. Besides the OSP fight, I picked him, but I didn't bet on him. But I bet on him really big against Quinton Abreu. I bet on him versus Darko Stosic. I bet on him versus Was this those two? Yeah, I didn't bet on versus OSP though. I don't know why, but I should have. But yeah, dude. I think that this is, probably one of my most confident picks of the night. I think that Jamal Hill's going to hurt Paul Craig so bad. I get it. We get it. Okay. Paul Craig has a grappling advantage and all that stuff, but I think everyone's really fucking counting out Jamal Hill's grappling here. I get it. Paul Craig's a better grappler than, Darko, but the fact that he got right back up every time, he has a good get up game, guys. And everyone wants to talk about he's a blue belt. He's a blue belt. John Jones is like what, a white belt or a blue belt? So I think Jamal Hill, this guy's the future. This guy's striking is really fucking good. I've never seen anyone with that guy's pace and the cardio, the volume this guy has. This guy has some of the best cardio, man, for a light heavyweight. This guy has so much volume for a light heavyweight. We've never seen anyone anything like this guy. This guy is the real fucking deal. I would pick this guy against anyone in the division right now. I think Jamal Hill is the future champ. I think this kid's really fucking good. I know I'm hyping him up, but I mean, guys, this guy's so good. And I get it. Paul Craig's on a good run. He's won, I think, what is he, 4? He's 3-0-1 in his last 4 fights. But hold on real quick, guys. Let's talk about those guys that he's been beating. Shogun Hua, who works at the retirement home right next to my apartment. You got fucking Antugulov, who is the biggest slob I've ever seen in my life. And then you got Mamute, who's the worst fucking fighter I've ever seen in my entire life. Dude, Mamute is fucking garbage, guys. And even before that run, I mean, he's getting smoked early against Cleo. He's getting smoked early against Alonzo Menefield. I mean, guys, you don't realize the damage that Hill's going to do, man. I mean, Hill is so much better, guys, than all those guys, dude. Everyone that Paul Craig's been fighting, bro, unless, I mean, the Ankalaev fight was a fucking fluke, but hell, I would pick Jamal Hill versus Ankalaev right now. I think Jamal's so much faster. I think, honestly, guys, because I'm looking for someone to parlay with him. I want to bet on him in the distance. I think he's minus 105. My bad. Minus 150. But yeah, I'm going to probably play him round one, Jamal Hill by round one finish, because I don't see how Paul Craig survives this fight. There's bad blood. Paul Craig striking is not even in the same league as Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill's so much faster than him. The body work, the kicks that he has, the straight left, the straight right, the jab, the body kicks, the head kicks. I mean, Jamal Hill, I'm telling you guys right now, I won't be surprised if he finishes Paul Craig within like 10 seconds. I think this is going to be one of those quick fucking finishes, and he's going to make a statement and get a Volkan Ozdemir top fight next. So I'm really confident in Jamal Hill here. I think that the pressure, I mean, dude, this guy is just going to fucking work on Paul Craig. Yeah, I mean, Paul Craig's only chance is if he gets him down and he holds him down and gets him out of there. But even if he takes down Jamal Hill, I wouldn't be, sweating or anything, because this kid's get-up game is really fucking good. So I got Jamal Hill, the undefeated, dark horse in the division. And I think he finishes Paul Craig really early. So I'm definitely going to be putting some money on the round one finish. I'm definitely going to be putting him in a parlay. And I might even be betting him in the distance. I just think that this is such a good spot. There's levels of this, and he's just so much faster and so much better, man, than Paul Craig. You guys are going to see that, dude. So Jamal Hill, I got him my first round annihilation. Yep, Mecha 4 champion. What's up? Next fight, Damian Maia versus Paul Muhammad. Good fight. Personally, I actually leaned Maia pre-tape, but then you watched the tape, and yeah, kind of like shout out what Dan was saying on his show, or actually he hasn't said it yet. I think he said it on Clint's show on Die Hard MMA, but yeah, I mean, I don't really see anyone beating, Maia Belal that old. I mean, I get it. Maia's, 43 and Belal's 11 years younger. And Maia's, I mean, he's a good fighter and all that stuff, but he's washed, he's declined. He has a grappling advantage. We haven't seen Belal in there with any good grapplers besides, I mean, really anyone. I mean, the best grappler he's fought is probably Jordan Mean, I think, or probably Jordan Mean, or Chance Rencounter. But Belal's a great grappler, guys, offensive grappler, like really good grappler. So I think he can definitely, stuff all of Maia's takedowns. I mean, Guru was telling me that Rocco Martin's a better grappler than Belal. The fuck, Rocco Martin's a striker, dude. You're good at grappling like jiu-jitsu, but Belal's a better grappler than him. I think that the cardio advantage in this fight is so big for Belal. I feel like Maia has to get that first round finish, and if he doesn't, he's going to slow down so bad. The striking advantage is so huge for Belal. Belal's good boxing. I mean, he's way better on the feet. What is he have? 88% takedown defense. I mean, yeah, I think that Belal's, a really good spot here. That's the other person I was thinking about parlaying with Jamal Hill. I get it, though. First round, Damian Maia will be tough because the dude has good grappling, good pressure, and, he could get him down, but I don't think it'll be enough. I think if he gets him down, he'll get back up. Belal has good grappling, guys. He's a grappler, like he really is. So I got Belal Muhammad winning a decision and really just wearing down Maia on the feet. I just think he's just going to slow him down. It's first round or bust for Damian Maia, guys. So I got Belal. Next fight, we got Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I don't really want to talk about this that long because I don't think anyone in their fucking mind is picking Nate Edwards or Nate Diaz. I got Leon Edwards. I think he's gonna go out there and finish Nate Diaz. Not a fan of the Diaz brothers personally. I feel like that they're always get big fights and they never fight. I think both of them are really washed up and they need to retire. Respect to both of them because they're good chins. Tough guys, good fighters in their primes, but I don't see how Nate Diaz wins this fight. I got Leon Edwards by KO. Co-main event. These are the next two fights where, I'm probably going to be going against a lot of people here. We got Davidson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. I got the dog in this fight. I got Brandon Moreno here, man. And I'm, honestly, man, I see a lot of people really shitting on Moreno here. If you watch that first fight, dude, it was a very close fight. I honestly thought that Moreno, dude, did really good in that fight. I thought he won the second round for sure. I thought he won the fourth round. He dominated the fourth round. That third round was very close, man. Davison lost a point. But you could even say that Moreno won that round. Dude, Moreno looks so good, guys. Really good. And everyone's counting him out and all this stuff here. I don't know why. He went to a draw with him, and he's like a huge underdog. Dude, this should be a pick'em fight, dude. Moreno's the real deal, guys. He really is, and he has the grappling advantage here. He has a big advantage in this fight. I get it. Davidson's a black belt and all this stuff, but Moreno is, Moreno's a brown belt, I think, but Moreno's jiu-jitsu is so fucking good. And we saw him take him down 4 times, and the strike level was so close, 132 to 137. He took him down 4 times, guys. He has a big grappling advantage here, dude. I don't get the disrespect, and the guy's striking is fucking good. Great head kicks, good boxing, good cardio. He has more volume. I feel like I get it. Davison outlanded him a little more, but overall, I think he has more volume than Fig. I think he has the cardio advantage too, by the way. I think Fig won the 5th round, but let's be honest, guys. Fig slows down, man. He really does, and he didn't really slow. He did slow down in this fight too. But Moreno tore his shoulder, guys, in the 2nd and 3rd round. I like Moreno here, man. I really think this is a good spot for him. I think that he's the best fighter in the division, and I think he's going to prove it against Davidson. I got the guy that has the better cardio. I got the guy that has the grappling advantage. I got the guy that has more volume, great chin. I just have to worry about Davison early, but Davison hits really hard and has good strike. He's a KO artist and all that stuff, and he's a good fighter. But he has holes in this game too, and everyone asks him he's the best flyweight of all time and stuff. And I like the guy a lot. He's a great fighter, but Moreno's also a fucking good fighter, man. Moreno's the real deal, dude. Moreno's the younger fighter as well. Yeah, I think Moreno's really going to get the upset here, guys. I think he's going to take him down, and he could either maybe get him out of there by submission or KO. I think he can hurt him again like he did in the first fight. Because on the feet he's really good. Like I mentioned, great jab, good boxing, good kicks. So, I see multiple ways for Moreno to win this fight, and I got to go with him here, guys. So I got Moreno here with the job done by finish. Next fight, we got Martin Vettori versus Israel Stylebender. We got the main event. I'm a big Adesanya fan, really big. I actually have his shirt in my one of his shirts. I didn't wear it obviously right now because I'm actually going the other way, man. I got Martin Vettori, man, with the win. What a long way this guy's come. Ever since the first fight, you watched that fight. Obviously, Vettori lost the fight. He dominated the 3rd round with the grappling, but since then he's just turned a corner. Honestly, we thought his cardio wasn't that good, and he's gone 5 rounds 2 times in a row. He has a clear advantage in this fight. I've been preaching it all week, guys. I like Jan Blachowicz. He's a champion at 205. He's a BJJ black belt. Let's be honest. This guy's grappling and wrestling is not on the level of Vettori's is at all. Vettori's a way better grappler. Vettori's a big-ass dude, too. Just because Jan, is way bigger than him, Vettori's going to be way bigger than Izzy here, too. Vettori's a fucking huge middleweight, guys. Big grappling advantage for Vettori. I think the cardio is definitely improved for sure. And it's not like Izzy's way 100 times better on the feet. He's a better striker, but Vettori has good pop too, and he has good pressure. That's the thing. Vettori's not going to let Izzy, get off on all of his punches. Vettori's going to get in his face and back him up and get him down on the mat. Vettori knows what he has to do. He has to go out there and get the grappling done. I mean, he just saw it against Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz is a fucking striker. When have we ever seen Jan Blachowicz take down anybody, guys? And he took down fucking Izzy and won the fight because of grappling. This is a clear-cut path victory for Vettori, man. And Vettori has great striking, great technical striking, good pressure, good boxing. That's how he beat Jack the Joker Manson. But he took down Holland and Will relentlessly. Took down Baby K. You know, I mean, Vettori's a grappler. I mean, before the UFC, before he came to the UFC, he was only a grappler. Like, he was known for his fucking grappling. Now he actually has striking. So, I mean, I get it. Izzy's a really good fighter and a great striker, but you saw him get taken down by Jan Blachowicz, who is not even a fucking grappler. I cannot pick Vettori here, guys. Vettori's a better wrestler than Jan Blachowicz. I'm telling you guys right now, that's not a good look. I get it, okay? Jan's way bigger than you and stuff, but Vettori's going to be way bigger than him too. But that's just, I'm preaching that all week. If you're getting taken down by Jan Blachowicz, what the fuck is Vettori going to do, guys? Like, he already did it to him too in the third round, man. Dominated that round, so I got Vettori here, man. I think he's going to shock the world, get the job done, and I wouldn't be surprised if he actually, got a finish here. But I think he's just going to repeatedly go for the takedown, man, and I think he can get him down. He's done it before. Dude, Vettori has better wrestling, guys, than Jan Blachowicz. I'm telling you guys right now. So I'm going to go with Martin Vettori, and I will be betting on him. So there you guys go. There's my picks. I'm going to do a little recap of my picks real quick, and then I'll put the timestamps out. All right, I got Vettori and I got Moreno. So I got two new champs. I got Edwards. I got Muhammad. I got Hill. I got Dober, Anders, Murphy, Dadawa. And then I got Pani, McKinney, Peterson, and Felipe. So I got quite a few dogs here. So, yeah, stay tuned to my bets. I'll be making them on Friday. I'll obviously post them on my Twitter, my bet MMA tips. Yeah, man. Man, I'm taking some shots on some really big underdogs this week. I'm really excited, dude. Great card. I can't wait, dude. Get to watch every fight of it live. Thanks for tuning in, guys. All right, peace, guys. Later, guys. We'll be back next week. Please like and subscribe and comment down below, if you guys want to talk about any matchups or anything. And I'll be back later, guys. Thanks for tuning in.